During tonight's event, we're using the Flowave tank behind me. We have 2.4 million litres of water, which will be manipulated by about 160 paddles on the side of the tank. It can mimic any kind of seascape found around the British coast, and the sea conditions will increase and become more and more intense, and there's a couple of dramatic moments in there as well, which we hope the audience will enjoy. We have Oliver Pike's 1908 documentary, St Kilda, Its Birds and People, and that's got a new score by Alex Menzies, and then the main feature, Michael Powell's Edge of the World, which is his first feature film.
Waves in the Pool kind of added just a background ambience which really heightened the experience of the film, especially the St Kilda short, where it's a silent film, so it had quite an interesting ambient score, and in such a reverberant space you end up with this really large sense of kind of just being surrounded by the audio and then having the sea effectively at your feet was just fantastic.
It was wonderful to watch that movie, which I would never considered watching normally in such a special setting.
It was amazing to see a movie and actually feel the waves and hear the waves as the movie was happening.
To me, watching archive film is a lot like sharing stories around a fireside, is bringing everyone together, and we do have these shared reactions, and especially if you're watching a film actually of the place that you're in. You're watching it in the dark, but then you come out, you step out into the brightness and seeing this amazing vista, which you've just been watching from 1961, 1972 and 1988. And so for all of us, it's a really, really special experience.
It was good to see it on a big screen. It was good to recognise most of the people in the film and remember what it was like nearly 30 years ago.
It's just as important as keeping photographs. This is like a family album of the whole family of Tobermory.
I think the ability as well to watch it with members of the community as well, just to be together and see it on the big screen, it's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
This is the first time I visited Tobermory, and to see the street you'd walk down today and see it 20, 30 years ago, and then the people joining in from the audience and the conversation afterwards with people who'd been involved in some of the events, that really brought it all to life and made it real and made it human.
I'm doing a live score to the film Drifters by John Grierson. That was made in 1929. It's basically live score using my voice and technology to process and manipulate my voice to create textures, ambient textures, beats. It's got an ambient underscore that runs all the way through the film, and then through that I kind of build beats and then create all sorts of other textures.
The archive films, as well as the music we sing, they come from the past that is no more. So what we're doing tonight is we're bringing back to life the historical context and the old traditional songs, seeing how these two things can exist very dynamically and lively in the present.
It was really human, the way that it linked the past and what's going on now creatively. It was utterly fantastic.
It was like being in a museum, but better. It's left me with many thoughts and ideas and reflections that I can chew on for months, I think.